Hello, I'm Nicholas Olsen and I'm one of the composers on this year's Adopt a Composer scheme. I've been paired with an exciting guitar and mandolin orchestra based out in East Kilbride in Scotland. Today I'm answering a few of the questions that the ensemble have put to me on post-it notes last week when I saw them, and hopefully I can answer some of their questions, and if I can't answer them, hopefully I can make up good enough answers. When I first met Da Capo, I visited them during some of their concerts. I'd not really come across much mandolin guitar repertoire before, and so it was definitely not something I went to with a blurred vision in my mind about what it should sound like. So very much a case of writing for Da Capo, and I think that hopefully comes across in the way that we're working together. Why trains? Well, I think a lot of it's just to do with the questionnaire that I asked the ensemble to fill out first, where everyone came back with this idea of Scotland and how much they loved where they live. I'm really interested in trains and transport in general, and I was reading a really interesting book last year about Scottish railway network and the Irish navvies moving to Scotland. So I thought I'd mix some of their interests in Scotland and some of my interests in trains, and this is where we ended up with 3 carriages. I think inspiration comes from so many different areas. There's no right or wrong way to find inspiration, and every composer has different ways of getting there. For me, a lot of what I talk about in my music is drawn from non-musical stuff, so stuff from outside music. So in this case, in the project that I'm working with, the Capo Alba, it's trains. But in the past, it's been planes, or it's been the dentist, or it's been short stories. It can come from absolutely anywhere. I'm not sure I wrote any of the movements first per se, but I do remember bringing a collection of ideas to Da Capo after I'd met them, and I think from those ideas the movements kind of separated themselves out. So I'm not sure I won't run one first, but definitely they became clearer through the composition and process working with Da Capo. The strangest place? Well, I think inspiration can come at absolutely any time. It could be, in the case of this, on a train. It could be when you're in the bath. It could be if you're unfortunate enough to be woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning and in your bed. So it absolutely could be anywhere. I'll always remember going to Dutia's L'Arbre de Sorge, played by the BBC National Orchestra of Wales at St David's Hall when I was growing up. I remember going with my granddad, and I was just blown away by the sound of what I thought to be new and exciting timbres, textures and tonalities that I just hadn't ever heard before. I'd love some.